Hi guys. So recently I stumbled upon this video of a real estate or a financial influencer based out of Bangalore. I will not take his name, but a mature gentleman telling people how much money they need to buy their first house. And he was doing some simple math. His maths was the value of your house that you're procuring should not be more than 3 years salary, of you and your, like if you're married, so 3 years salary of you and your wife combined. So the value of your house should not be more than 3 years. So he went on, followed up by giving a example कि यार अगर husband की सैलरी है 30 लाख और वाइफ की भी सैलरी है 30 लाख, सो कंबाइंड 60 लाख पर annum उनकी सैलरीज हैं. सो उनकी मैथ्स के हिसाब से 1.8 करोड़ का उनका आइडियली हाउस होना चाहिए है. नाउ व्हाट इफ आई टेल यू कि विद द सेम सैलरीज इन द सेम अमाउंट you can actually buy 2 houses for 1.8 crores, and here's how I'll tell you the math. So there is no fishy business, there is no scam here or anything. It is just pure simple math, and I am telling this, I am bringing this up because I think people should be aware of their financial decisions and of their financial choices when it comes to real estate and how to actually create more money from real estate. So let's talk about it. आइडियल सिनेरियो जो उन्होंने समझाया कि फॉर एग्जांपल जस्ट नोट डाउन आपकी सैलरी उनके हिसाब से अगर 2 लाख है तो आपका 24 लाख का पैकेज है, और अगर आप मैरिड नहीं हो सो देन फॉर अ 20 समवन विद अ 24 लाख पैकेज कैन ओनली अफोर्ड अ हाउस विच इज 24 into 3 72 लाख रुपीज का हाउस. नाउ यू टेल मी, आपको दिल्ली, गुड़गांव, मुंबई, बैंगलोर, हैदराबाद, द मेट्रोज, आपको इन मेट्रोज में 72 लाख रुपीज में आज की रेट में क्या मिलेगा? वेयर कैन यू फाइंड अ हाउस फॉर 72 lakh rupees? In Gurgaon, the most basic starting price today has become 1.5 crores. So given this is the scenario, how to actually land a bigger house, how to actually do your investments and do them right. We do that by using the power of leverage, right? He did not use anything about leverage, this gentleman. So how would it work and what would it look like? So I'll go back to his own example where he mentioned कि husband is making 30 lakh rupees per annum, wife is making 30 lakh rupees per annum. So in total उनका 60 lakh rupees per annum का सैलरी है, पैकेज है. नाउ अगर आप किसी भी बैंक के पास जाएंगे, ना करते हुए भी मिनिमम आपको 5 साल की सैलरी वर्थ का लोन मिल सकता है. नाउ गिवन दैट यू बोथ मेकिंग 60 लाख, सो आपको 3 करोड़ का तो यहाँ पे लोन मिल रहा है बैंक से, प्लस आपकी कुछ सेविंग्स होंगी. अब अगर वो सेविंग्स कुड बी ऑफ द रेंज डिपेंडिंग ऑन 10, 20, 50 लाख, कितना आपका सेविंग अमाउंट है वो सरप्लस हो गया. देन यूजुअली व्हेन समवन बायज अ हाउस, obviously if you have great relationships with your parents, if you have great relationships with your family relatives, they also tend to pitch in to help you take this big step. In India it's considered as one of the biggest steps of your life, and with great relations they do definitely contribute, not for free but to kind of help you take on this big house. So what would that look like? Given that आपके पास ये सब पैसा है, आपके पास अपनी सेविंग्स भी हैं, आपके पास फैमिली भी आपको कुछ कंट्रीब्यूट कर रही है, तो आपके पास अब दो ऑप्शन है. आपके पास एक ऑप्शन है कि आप 3 point something से 3.6 which is exactly the double of 1.8 crores, 3.6 crores का तो घर आप वैसे ही ले सकते हो. मगर आप बोलोगे यार नहीं, मेरे को नहीं लेना डबल साइज का घर, या मेरे को महंगा घर नहीं लेना, मेरे को 1.8 का ही लेना है. आई थिंक दैट्स वेरी गुड कि अगर आप 1.8 का ही घर ले रहे हो, आप ऐसा समझ रहे हो एंड यू आर थिंकिंग, यू आर कंसिडरिंग स्टिकिंग एंड नॉट going or overspending here. What you could actually do here for the same amount of money, you could buy 2 of those. Maybe it's a house, maybe it's a society में एक छोटा सा फ्लैट, it could be anything. Now what happens, आपको 3.6 मिल तो गए, अब उसमें से आपका लोन है. आपने क्या किया, आपने एक तो ले लिया जिसमें where you staying. So you, your family, your wife and kids, in-laws, whoever you're staying with, you're staying there. And the other house, which is say identical house, you buy maybe on the same floor plate of a society, of a high rise, you buy 2 flats. One could be where you stay and the other one you could put it out on rent. Now a lot of people don't think that. Now given you put that out on rent, अब इसमें रेंटल यील्ड क्या होगी? रेंटल यील्ड आइडियली मैं ना करते हुए भी बोलूँ, रेजिडेंशियल में 3% लेके चलते हैं, 3, 4, 5, 6% भी हैं अलग अलग जगहों पे, हम मिनिमम 3% लेके चलते हैं रेंटल यील्ड. तो अगर आपका 1.8 करोड़ का फ्लैट है, उस पर मिनिमम रेंटल यील्ड आपको महीने की करते हुए 40 to 45,000 रुपीज पर मंथ आपको मिल रहा है. साथ में द flat is also appreciating. So here you are getting a rental yield which is accounting to close to 5 to 5.5 lakhs a year, plus you are enjoying the capital appreciation, which is eventually paying your EMIs. And I can definitely help you do this math and understand you how you can use the power of leverage to build your net worth. See, the whole idea here is, yes, if you are using your hard-earned money and giving all of it to buy a house, it doesn't make financial sense today, no matter who says what. Use the power of leverage, use the loans from the bank, aapko 8% to 9%, depending on your CIBIL score, between 8 to 9% you get a loan. And at the same time, if you look at the real estate market of the top tier cities, we'll just focus on the top tier cities, which is, tier 1 cities, Gurgaon, Delhi, Bangalore, Mumbai, Hyderabad. Let's just stick to these cities. Isme the minimum return, if we look at in real estate, we can expect 10%. Or if you want to go a little bit higher, maybe 1% per month is the minimum return on real estate. Gurgaon has seen massive returns, so we'll not touch that. That some people will troll me saying, oh, Gurgaon is a bubble, Gurgaon is exceptional, they are just inflating prices, the builders are putting fake news everywhere. ठीक है, मान लिया, put all of that aside. 10% तो होगा ना यार minimum rate of appreciation in a typical real estate project. So 10% करते हुए भी, it's such simple math. So you are now here enjoying also your real estate growing, appreciating. You're also enjoying the rental yield, and you're also enjoying your own house, and you're making the same amount of money. Your wife and you are making the same amount of money. So to this gentleman who's sharing कि आपको अपना जो घर लेना चाहिए वो सिर्फ 3 साल की सैलरी के अंदर लेना चाहिए, मैंने यहाँ पे एक बहुत ही सिंपल तरीके से आपको financially दिखाया है कि how you can actually own 2 of them and put 1 on rent. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share this with someone you think is looking to buy a new house, who you think is looking to invest. And maybe if you did not like it, you can put a thumbs down and tell me what is it that I can improve. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, bye.